Hello, ShaktiShiva here. I am happy to be recording today. I feel like there's some really intense energies and I'm really happy to find out what's going to happen in the read today. I've got my shaman over here to my right supporting this read. I've got Spirit of the Crow, Bunny, and Cardinals, calling upon the Divine Creator Holy Spirit to be present, and all the masters, teachers, and loved ones of everyone that's involved, all the twin flames, all the soulmates, all the sacred partnerships and divine counterparts that are collectively sharing energies, right? So I'm calling upon the oneness of life to really just help us draw in the energies for today and guide us towards the best possible advice that we can receive from Spirit. So I'm going to I've already pre-shuffled, but I always like to shuffle in front of you guys. These two cards came out. Okay. This one came out in one of our last reads. And it's in the reverse. This is the Five of Cups. And originally the Five of Cups is a card of loss, a card of either material loss, financial loss. It could be a relationship loss, a loss of a person. But it being in the reverse means that we're coming out of that loss. And this is just, they came out, so I'm kind of just going to touch up upon them. So I feel like we're coming out of those feelings of loss. Maybe we were feeling betrayed. Maybe we felt like we were left out in the cold. And the fact that it's in the reverse is telling me that we're coming out of those feelings of feeling like we've been betrayed, like we've been left out in the cold, like we've been abandoned, like there's been this loss, and we're finally looking into ourselves and recognizing the beauty within our own hearts, right? So through this loss comes self-recognition, self-realization, self-acceptance. And the Sage, so this is a major arcana in this deck, and I'm not too familiar with this card, but the Sage is the wise one, and then in this card it's the wise older man. He's got the wise owl on his shoulder, he's got the wolf behind him, he's got the flame of illumination, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, but this is just the energies of the situation. So I feel like we've probably gone into a place of self-reflection, self-healing, self-realization, and we've gotten to this place of acceptance of self. We've gained self-realization here. And so I'm going to continue shuffling. So I like to call upon the Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, for any knowledge that will help us on our twin flame journey, any information that'll help move us forward for those of us who are feeling stuck, help illuminate any darkness for those of us who are feeling like we're in the dark. We're just calling upon the Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, to bring us answers, any answers that the collective of the twin flame may be asking. We're going to ask that. Will you please enlighten us, lighting up the way. Bum shuffle, doing one more. Lighting up the way and guiding us on our journey. This bottom card really wants to come out. Yeah, of course it does. This is beautiful, y'all. This is the love card. This is a major arcana, so this is an energy that is permanent. It's an energy that never changes. There's love here. And it's the card that represents you or your person. So it represents you or your person, or you and your person, you know? This is for all those who are on the journey. Okay, so that card represents you. This card represents the situation, and it's the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Earth. Another card of self-acceptance, of self-realization. It was in the reverse, though. So I'm going to take a quick look. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the 8, the 9. Those Roman numerals, I'll tell you. Okay, so this card is asking you in the reverse position. I put it upright just so you can see the card in the upright position, but in the reverse, it's asking you, do you speak kindly of yourself? Or are you constantly criticizing what you perceive to be your flaws and weaknesses? It says, will you generously knit another person a sweater while you stand there shivering because you have not taken the time to knit one for yourself? Do you have a habit of giving your time to everyone else and leaving none for yourself? This is a card talking about how we tend to neglect ourselves. And so, you know, whether this be you or your person, like you know, very loving energies here. And so if you're an empath, if you're a starseed, you probably associate and resonate with this feeling of, you know, like almost of being of service to everyone but yourself. The need of always having to reach a hand out and be that rock for everyone because you're this beautiful earthly goddess, this earth angel, and people come to you. People look up to you to seek your wisdom, to seek your light, because they know that you are capable of guiding them. And so because of this, you tend to overgive, you know, giving to the detriment of yourself. So if you are that person, that tends to overgive, this is a time to heal yourself. This is a time to rest and learn how to say no, right? Because I think that that's like the hardest thing for us empaths, is to know that we have loved ones or friends or family that are possibly in need of help, and then us saying no to them when we know that they need our help, right? And so I think that this is more about, okay, if we're harming ourselves, ahimsa in yoga, if we're harming ourselves, is this coming from a place of awareness? Because if we're harming ourselves in the process of trying to help another, is it really helping anyone? So there's definitely an opportunity here to like really take a step back and take some rest for those of you who are feeling like you overgive. Okay, and this is the general atmosphere, you know, so this could be you or your person. All right, sorry about that little interruption. So the Self card came out, and it came out in the reverse. And this is for what's crossing you. you know, I didn't talk about the love card, but obviously, you know, this is like the one of the most beautiful cards of the deck. It talks about self-love. It talks about new love. It talks about new love coming in from a past love, giving a love a second chance. But first of all, asking, do you love yourself? So given the situation, I obviously feel that this is talking about your past love, or if you guys are together, maybe just rekindling that past love. You know, maybe the relationship has fizzled and it's become stagnant and it needs to take a new level in your relationship and your partnership. But for those of you who are not in union, this is a possible reunion, a possible reconciliation in love for you both. And like I said, with this one of you may have been in the past the giver, and I feel like there's a possibility that maybe this, you know, this is the atmosphere of the situation, you know, being a giver, being the empath that you are over giving. This is you or your person. And you really need to just step away and take time for yourself. It being in the reverse, though, this is like, this is asking, you know, or it's just saying, be who you are. You know, try not to mold into something that you think others want you to be. Just try and first of all, find your true self, right? And then shine that true authentic self out into the world. Don't try and, if you wear a mask, then your person is not going to recognize you. So be yourself. If you're goofy, be goofy. If you're dorky, be dorky. You know, if you're like, they're like, mushy, be mushy. If you're clingy, be clingy. Like, all these rules that society has placed on how we should act as, you know, male or female, and this doesn't apply to us twins, right? Because in reality, we are all both male and female, and there's just no, it's unconventional. This relationship is unconventional. So when we try and put ourselves in those conventional walls, then we feel stuck. We feel like we're being caged. So this is talking about, you know, find your true self and shine that true self to the world. And this is what's coming across you. So this is another major arcana. So this is, you know, is in its own deck, but it's, you know, having the freedom to be different. So I feel like in the sense, you know, having the courage to go after what you desire. And so I feel like in this twin flame relationship, it's, you know, what's coming across you is that courage to be yourself. That courage to be your true self is coming in across you. And, you know, the mask has come down. You know, I didn't really... All right, the Father. This is what's grounding you. So this is like the Emperor, you know, this is like the earthly father of the deck. And, you know, this person is a person of authority. He's a protector. And so I feel like this union is being divinely protected. It's being protected. Yeah, it's like being watched over is what they're saying. You're being watched over. You're being protected. And it's, you know, this is a very supportive relationship. This is a very supportive on a, and it could just be on a soul level, right? Like maybe you're feeling, you know, I'm not with my twin right now, so how could that be supportive, right? It's like step out of the Stone Age. Like we're not in, you know, times have changed. We've evolved. So it's time to just let our intuition guide us and inspire us, and have the confidence to know that the center of our power is within this relationship, because this is where you feel safe. I feel like a very, you know, a very deep sense of home and love and compassion. And so there's this sense of being protected, you know, like this relationship is grounded, it's protected. And then in the past we have the Three of Pentacles. So like the Three of Pentacles is all about manifestation and, you know, planting the seeds. And so it's like the seeds of the past have been planted, and we're in a process of watching them bloom. They're about to bloom. I'm sorry, I feel like my cards are, I feel like my deck is upside down because everything keeps coming out in the reverse, and I'm like, what the heck? This is just not, I'm just not even going to pay attention to that. Okay. So here we have the Nine of Wands, which came out in the reading yesterday. So the wounded warrior, and this is in the crowning position. This passion, this love offering is coming. You know, this is an attainment, fruition. Like I said, the seeds have been planted. This is the blossoming of those seeds. Look, in his hand, he's got the rose. This is the blossoming of those seeds that have been planted in the past. And it's grounded in love. And it's grounded in the Father. It's grounded in this protective energy, and you are love. Your twin, this union. So what's coming ahead? We've got the Maiden. The Maiden, you know, this is the very youthful springtime energy. So this is a card of spring. You know, we have spring coming up, you know, this March 1st. So pretty much we're already like in the energies of spring, and I feel like what's coming is going to be coming. What's ahead is something that's going to be coming for you in the springtime. So the blossoming of this flower, you know, it being offered to you, I feel like is going to come in springtime. So we'll clarify. Let's see. Yeah, man, it says have faith. This is a major arcana, so this is the first time I'm seeing this card. It's got the turtle, the blue heron, the lotus, the wolf, the tree, she's got wings. It's got the caduceus or something like looking like it up there. And the heart of fire, heart on fire. Man, faith. This came out in what we fear the most, in that position of what we fear the most. Well, guess what? There's faith here. Okay, so we don't need to fear because we've got faith on our side. Destiny. There's a lot of major arcana, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 major arcana so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Destiny. This is the position of family and societal influences, and we've got destiny. I mean, I laugh because it's like, I heard them say, yeah, it don't matter what the family says, it doesn't matter what the friends say, like, this is destiny, and destiny is stepping in to override family and societal influences. Sorry, guys. All right. Hopes and dreams. Wow. Like, I can't even. Of course, these are your hopes and dreams. The Ace of Cups. You want a new start. You want a restart. You want a reconciliation. You want a new beginning in this love. You want your person to come and offer their cup of love to you. And guess what? It's destiny. So it's happening. Just have faith. All right, so what's the ultimate result? Of course it is. Emotions. This is another major arcana. So this is the 7th major arcana that has come out, and this is emotions. This is a balancing of emotions. So if the emotions were being suppressed, that means emotions are coming out. This person, this situation is going to bring the emotions out on the table. Yeah, we're going to clarify all that stuff, all right? So this was the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Link below. I'm loving this spread, you guys. 1, 2. I'm just going to put them in the upright. I really don't like reverse cards, you know, but I can't ignore them. Yeah, you know, so... I'm loving this though, like, wow. All right, so love, giving, self, father, planting seeds, blossoming of the seeds. In the springtime, have faith. This is destiny, this new love. New beginning in love is coming. These emotions are going to be balanced. These emotions are going to be revealed, clarified. All right. So today I'm going to clarify with the Lover's Path Tarot that I am familiar with, and so hopefully we can make it go a little quicker because of that. But the last time I used this deck was a really long time ago. And the last time I touched this deck was when I was charging them under the Leo full moon of 2019, I believe it still was. Yeah. And I had all my decks out, all my cards, all my stones and a bunch of stuff, journals, and it rained. And all my stuff got rained on. Not all of it, because I think I caught it right in the beginning of the, you know, I had like forgot to move them before I left for yoga, and when I came back they were still outside and it was starting to rain, and I was like, oh shit. So they're a little stuck. But here we go. Let's clarify. All right. Balance. Yeah, that is justice. So, you know, maybe there was an imbalance in the relationship. There was an injustice. and balance is being restored, and it's because there's love here, guys. Yeah, and the 10 of Cups. You know, the 10 of Cups, this is like family, wishes coming true, the couples, the rainbow, the stability, the family, the home. But maybe something, you know, I saw it in the reverse. I can't ignore that, and it's so annoying because I want this card to be in the upright, but I saw it in the reverse. So maybe something happened. You know, maybe there is an injustice where this was wanting to be made, but it didn't happen, right? But there's balance being brought to the situation. So where there was an injustice, which maybe it was the fact that, you know, something happened, and that happily ever after didn't happen. We're going to clarify. So I want to clarify why the 10 of Cups came out in the reverse. Gosh, you know, it's like, why? Okay, yeah. So there was a sacrifice that needed to be made. Someone maybe needed to sacrifice. Maybe walking away. Maybe there was an imbalance. Like I said, there was an injustice, and somebody needed to sacrifice the relationship, the family, the home, all of that in order to go within the hermit contemplation. Okay? And this could be you or your person. This is very Virgo energy, whether it's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. But it's like what I'm feeling here is there is an injustice, right? And it's like this situation was we were trying to create this home life, this family life, and there was an injustice. Someone needed to make a sacrifice and possibly, you know, either speak up or walk away, leave the situation, and go and contemplate. And, you know, but this person, whether it's you or your person, is focusing on their person. So, you know, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But this person that, you know, stepped away to go within and find some kind of illumination, contemplate what, you know, maybe the self-realization that I was speaking of with those cards that flew out earlier, right? That finding themselves, loving themselves. Maybe somebody needed to make a sacrifice and walk away from the relationship in order to do that, okay? You know, this is a very Virgo energy card too. Could also be Capricorn or Taurus. But let's go ahead and let me make sure I don't have the deck upside down. So these ones I made sure and I put up right. So if they come out in the reverse, I really can't ignore it. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. Woo. Okay. This is... Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, and this one came out in the reverse, right? And then we have the 5 of Pentacles that also came out in the reverse. But, okay, so this is about you know, in the reverse, this card was all about overgiving, you know, maybe being, the situation being imbalanced because someone was overgiving in the situation. And I feel like they felt like, you know, like they were left out in the cold. And that's maybe the injustice that happened. But we're coming out of that feeling now. This being in the reverse, it's like we're coming out of that feeling like we were left in the cold. So for those of you who had a situation where maybe you chose to walk away, you chose to make the sacrifice and walk away from the relationship in order to go find yourself, to go love yourself, because you're like, oh, I'm not dealing with this. Either, you know, it could be two different situations. I'm picking up two different situations where somebody was like, you know, I just don't really know. I need to go and explore and search and find myself. And for others of you, you were walking away because you're like, I need to love myself. And so by showing you that I'm loving myself, I need to walk away. And it was a sacrifice for you because you didn't want to walk away. You didn't want to leave the relationship. But for whoever, this person is, they're still thinking about their other. You know, they've gone in contemplation and gone and secluded themselves in solitude, but they can't stop thinking about you or your person, or you can't stop thinking about your person, whatever. Right? So, and it could be you guys can't stop thinking about each other, because this is this is what represents you. So like I said, this could be you or your person, right? But I feel like it could be you and your person. You guys are both in this position. You are twins. So, and this, you know, this is one of you was giving more than the other. And let's just be honest, that's for you to know. So you have to decipher which one you are. But because of that, I feel like the giver, the one who was over giving, was like, okay, I need to walk away because I love myself more. And me staying in this situation the way that it is and in the energies that it was in, they weren't loving themselves. So in order to love themselves, they needed to walk away. They needed to sacrifice, and they felt like they were left in the cold, but they're coming out of that feeling now. Okay, I feel like, you know, it being in the reverse, we are coming out of those feelings of being left out in the cold. So tell me more. Yeah, okay. 8 of Cups, yeah, feeling lots of emotions, overindulged with emotions. And so that's maybe where you had been, you know, left feeling like you. And this is the atmosphere of the moment. So like maybe, yeah, let's clarify that. Two of Coins, you know, juggling between a decision that needs to be made, juggling between two situations, two projects, two people. So we got a lot of Pentacles, but we do have the 8 of Cups, which is like, you know, someone's just crying over their spilled cups. Person who walked away feeling, you know, like I needed to sacrifice. You know, you weren't happy about walking away. You didn't want to walk away. You didn't want to leave this person behind. But you felt like you needed to make the sacrifice. You felt like you needed to make that decision in order to love yourself. In order to go find yourself. Right? So that's what's crossing you. Wow. What's crossing you guys? This 2 of Cups. Harmony, love, partnership. This is coming in. This came out in the read yesterday, y'all. Or no, I'm sorry. That was my personal read. I don't think it came out in the read yesterday, yeah. So, well, it came out in my personal read yesterday, the 2 of Cups. This 2 of Cups is coming in, this harmony, this balance, this opportunity for a partnership. Like I said, with this card, this is a past relationship, a past love coming back, a past love needing a second chance. Okay. So, yeah. Remember what I said about this card being in the reverse? This was like a need to break away from the need to fit into a specific mask. You know, walking your own talk, marching to the beat of your own drum. Like just being your true authentic self, no matter, you know, what people try, what categories, what walls people try and put you in, right? Well, we've got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is, first of all, it's a soul connection. So a divinely guided soul connection is present. But this is about conditioning, societal conditioning, you know, tradition, marriage, and all that stuff that, like I said, this this relationship, the twin flame journey is not about, right? It's all about breaking the conditionings, working beyond those limitations, right? Finding the love that exists beyond those limitations. And so it's interesting, you know, this is what's crossing you. And so some of you may still be in this Five of Cups energy where it's like disappointment, right? This person here is like crying over these 3 spilled cups here, but they have their back turned to the Two of Cups here, which is the Two of Cups that's here. So something happened and you guys are kind of still stuck in those energies of disappointment, of crying over whatever these cups, the cups that got spilled, the cups that, oh wow, yeah, the cups that, this situation that didn't make itself happen, this, you know, the family and the home, whatever that you were trying to create that was not successful. Maybe that was with a karmic relationship. And maybe it didn't work out because there's these other 2 cups of love that are being offered here. There's a new relationship. And for some of you, that could be a new person. For some of you, it could be that you're waiting for your person to go through that karmic situation with someone else. And so what's about to cross you now is this Two of Cups that you've been waiting for. The Two of Cups that you haven't been looking at are going to come to cross you now. And so it can be someone from your past, or it can be a new person. I think that's for you to know. But it's definitely not going to be conventional. They may want marriage. They may want some kind of commitment. They may come and cross you with some kind of form of commitment, because the Hierophant also means marriage and commitment of some sort, just taking the relationship to another level. So even if you are in union and you guys are maybe just dating, you're going into a stage of being like an actual couple, or maybe if you guys are a couple but you weren't exclusive, becoming exclusive, or maybe going from just being a couple to being engaged or being married, right? Whatever the situation. Yeah. So what's grounding us? What's beneath us? So the Father. What's beneath us? Let's clarify. The Father. Wow. Okay. Kind of a lot of cards here came out, so I'm gonna put these back. Thank you. But let's break it down to a few less. Okay. Princess of Cups. All right. So Princess of Cups is like, there's an invitation coming. And this is, you know, what This is influences from the past that are presenting themselves in the present. So there's an invitation here, an invitation of love. Someone wants to offer their cup of love, and they're going to come in. Okay. 4 of Arrows in the reverse. It's like working from these, you know, coming out of the energies of being disappointed. You know, maybe there was healing from a relationship that needed to happen. Maybe that person was in a relationship, like I said, and they needed to let that person go. It was karmic. And they're feeling like, man, that situation just wasn't feeling right. It was a superficial situation, and they're realizing that the real, you know, recognizing that, you know, this could be your person, recognizing that the two cups that were behind that were full is you, right? And they were spilling over these 3 cups over here that weren't working out. They were crying over these 3 spilled cups, and you were right here with this cup waiting to offer them your love. You or your person, right? It could go either way. But healing, there was, you know, healing from the situation. Possible healing, or maybe, yeah. Yeah, like the 2 of Arrows. Someone was hurt, and someone's in need of, someone's healing and mending from that hurt. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure, okay, because the Princess of Cups, you know, like I said, she comes in offering a cup of love. She comes in offering, she has an invitation of a love cup that she wants to give. And you can see her, she's looking over, right? She's emotionally receptive. She's like waiting to bring this cup. And that could be you or your person, right? But with the 4 of Arrows in the reverse, there's a sense of loneliness. Almost like too close to the situation to see the truth for what it really is, right? Like just pining and longing and waiting to give this invitation, this cup, that they've kind of lost themselves. They're in these energies of feeling like lonely, right? Needing to detach themselves from the situation in order to really see with clear eyes. And the 2 of Arrows is like, I feel like the 2 of Arrows is just talking about how this person had to make that sacrifice. I feel like this person had to make a sacrifice. Someone in the relationship had to make a sacrifice and walk away, and they didn't want to. They did not want to, because this love has always been there for them. Like I said, for some of you, this is the energy, either you or your person, where they were looking over these spilled cups, but they weren't recognizing the love that was there, that was being offered. And this love is either you or your person, right? So that love was always there, and in this longing, in this waiting to have that opportunity to bring that cup forward, they felt lonely, isolated. They isolated themselves, and they were uncomfortable with the decision that they made, the decision to walk away and sacrifice, because they really didn't want to. They really loved this person. They didn't want it, so they're discomforted with the decision that they made. You know, they left their emotions unconsidered. Whoever this person was like not looking at the love that was being offered here, not looking at the Two of Cups that was being offered here, because they were crying over spilled milk. They were crying over the losses that they were having. And so they ended up going into isolating themselves, these feelings of loneliness. And they're uncomfortable there. They're uncomfortable there. They're not recognizing that they've completely, they went to a place of loneliness and isolation and didn't consider the emotions that were involved. And so I feel like those emotions are finally kind of being illuminated here, and they're not able to hide from those emotions anymore. Just talking about, you know, all the reads that I've done so far, like it's like they're finally coming to a place where they just can't really hide from those emotions, right? Like they're like, okay, that love has always been there, and they're kind of feeling like a dumbass for not having seen those, for having overlooked those cups, is what I'm seeing. Yeah. And so yeah, the Empress, this is the Empress, or the High Priestess, or is it the Empress? I forget. Go to my trusty little booklet here. Yeah, the High Priestess. We've got the High Priestess, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, and so we've got the Nine of Wands next to each other, double time. And I think the Nine of Wands came out in the spread that I posted yesterday also, so wow. All right. So, you know, the High Priestess, she's knowledge, education, enlightenment, you know, wisdom gained from all of the education, all of the experiences, all the shit she's had to deal with in life, right? She's learned how to use her heart. She's learned how to use her head. She's learned how to use her all the tools that she has, and she's a teacher. You know, she shares this information. She's a knowledge seeker, and she loves to share that knowledge, and she loves to use wisdom to transform difficult situations for the better. So this is her MO, and I feel like, nice, you know, it being in the past with the Three of Pentacles, you know, you manifested this. Whoever this is manifested, planted these seeds. You are the High Priestess. You use your knowledge to plant the seeds, and you put in that hard work. You put in that dedication. There's healing coming now from this. Like, this is beautiful. Behind these, like in the center of these 9 wands is a couple, and they're kissing, they're embracing each other. There's a dove here, there's wind, and look at this solid ground. This is a solid foundation for these two that are in the center of that. And this is you. 5 of Arrows. Man, this is wow, this is passion. This is wow, this is passion. This is, I mean, it could be struggle also. There's struggle in this card. There's arguments. But yeah, I feel like because this is what was in the past, right? There was this, you know, you had to use your higher knowledge here. You used your higher knowledge to plant the seeds. You used your higher knowledge to walk away, right? You took responsibility and you separated from the situation. You separated from them because this is the sacrifice that you knew you needed to make in order to move forward. And I feel like, okay, I want to clarify one more with that 5 of Arrows, because the 5 of Arrows, you know, like it's like you took that risk, you took the sacrifice, and there was defeat. You know, you felt defeated. There was struggle. There was arguments. You know, maybe you lost faith in this person. You lost trust in this person because when you walked away, maybe you were hoping that they would follow, but they didn't. Maybe you were hoping that they were going to chase after you, but they didn't. Maybe you were hoping that they were going to fight for you, but they didn't. And yeah, justice is being served. Now the support's coming. Look at that. Charity. Support. Being supported. Like he's laying it down at her feet. 6 of Coins. Justice. So where this may have happened in the past, right? Maybe you had to walk away from the situation. Maybe there was defeat. Maybe there was struggle. Maybe there was arguments. Justice is coming. Inheritance. This is like charity. Like this is coming to you. Okay? And we're going to move on. So what's crowning us? Let's clarify what's crowning us. Oh. All right. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, tell me more about the 9 of Wands in the upright position for what's crowning us. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So temptation, that's the devil. There's some codependency here. There was some codependency. The Ace of Coins, you know. Ace of Coins is all about new beginnings. So fertility, perfection, growth, prosperity. You know, the beginning of a new phase filled with good fortune. Attainment. This is a card of attainment. This is a card of fruition. So even though the devil is here, temptation, I feel like I might have to ask why that's there. But let's clarify one more, actually. Let's go ahead and clarify one more. Because, you know, this could just mean the need to be controlling, right? So, like, you know, maybe you or your person felt like you needed to try and control the relationship somehow. 8 of Arrows in the reverse. So, Oh, man. Okay. 8 of Arrows in the reverse. I feel... because it's in the reverse, it's like we're coming out of these feelings. We're coming out of this depression. We're coming out of feeling oppressed by our problems. But this could also mean like there are problems, but they're just coming from within. You know, it's not, it has nothing to do with external. It's like, there could be some narcissism here. Maybe your person's narcissistic, only thinking about the coin. And maybe that's why you walked away, because you're like, dude, you know, okay, work, I get it. But, you know, when are you going to put time in, as much time and effort in our growth of this relationship as you do in your job, right? Maybe the addiction was having the, you know, the finances. They were addicted to having money so they could support the family, and it became an addiction. Just being controlled by forces that are outside of you. And it brought you into these energies where you were obsessed with your personal problems to the detriment of others. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And this could be you or your person, right? Is that maybe the reason why the person walked away, made the sacrifice to walk away, is because this person was obsessing with their personal problems. And it was keeping their energy scattered elsewhere and not being able to create growth in the relationship. And so they were like, all right, well, if that's where you're going to be, then I'm leaving, right? And maybe that just something like I said, it needed to happen. It was being, you didn't want to walk away because you loved this person, but you had to. You felt like this was the only way that things were going to move forward. You felt like this was the only, like, your last resort. It was like, yeah, the only way that you guys were going to transform. Wow, so judgment and transformation coming in the future, you guys, with the Maiden. It's coming in spring. This is 2 major arcanas, 3 major arcanas pretty much in the future, coming ahead. The springtime, you know, new beginnings. Okay, and I'm sorry, I am not taking a reverse for this one. Like, I just can't. Like, judgment. Judgment is coming in the spring. Transformation is coming. Yeah, maybe there was a tower moment here. Maybe you needed that tower moment. I'm sorry, this is the death card. That death, that moment of, you know, that death of the old way of being, that death of the old paradigm. It had to change. That ending needed to happen so we could start the new beginning in love. The new beginning in love. Okay? And it's coming in spring. This is what's coming. Transformation, judgment, new beginnings in love. But what are we fearing the most? It's like, don't fear, have faith. Excuse me. So, with this Prince of Coins, I feel like maybe this person or someone, you or your person, are fearing overcommitting themselves. fearing, yeah, fearing of like that they're not going to be able to take on the responsibilities of this relationship. But you know, but there's opportunity here. There's opportunity if there's hard work being put in here. If there's hard work and effort being put in here, it can help create growth. Now, excuse me. This person, okay. So with all these coins here, it's like I feel like this person is fearing, it could be you or your person, but this person is fearing that all their hard work and effort is going to go to waste. They're fearing that all the hard work and effort they put into the relationship, maybe, or you know, if they're fearing this in the financial world, and this is what's keeping them, you know, from being engaged in the relationship, is because their fear is in the actual financial world, that, you know, that all the hard work and dedication they put into something in their job or their career or whatever is not going, that it's not going to come to fruition. It's like this fear of, or maybe, yeah, no, that's what I'm feeling. But for majority, what I feel is the fact that you're fearing, you or your person is fearing that all the hard work and effort that's been put in towards manifesting this love, this relationship, all the hard work and effort that's been put in manifesting, you know, the seeds that have been planted, right? All the work towards the seeds that have been planted, all the work towards the waiting for the right moment to offer that cup. I feel like this person is fearing that it's all going to go to waste, that it's all going to go for nothing. You know, that all that work, hard work and effort has been for nothing. But this card's telling you to have faith. This card's telling you to have faith that the seeds that you have planted are blossoming. And that this person, this is the Six of Cups, you guys. This is past love, once again, coming back into your life. Nostalgia over past love memories. Having memories from the past. This could be childhood memories. This person you could have known since childhood. But this is past love returning. This person wants to reconcile. This person is in these energies of love when they may have not been in the past. So have faith that all the hard work and effort you put into planting these seeds and all that waiting and patience that you have shown to the universe, girl or man, dude. I said girl because she's a girl, okay? But like persons, this is coming. This person from your past, this love from your past, because it's not just a person from your past, it's somebody that you shared love with, that it says giving love a second chance, giving love a second chance, all right? And it's destiny. This is destiny. So no family, no friends, no family members that are not on board with this relationship are going to be able to get in the way, because I'll tell you what, it's destiny. And it's being divinely guided, and it's like the divine's like, you try. You go ahead and try. So tell me more about the destiny card. Nice. Lots of passion. 10 of Staves, King of Staves. I mean, you know, this person can be feeling overworked, overburdened. And I feel like that's just coming from their external world, from this society, from societal influence, from their family. Like maybe their family, you know, they're different religion, different culture, different lifestyle, different, they're just different, right? And they don't really understand the type of relationship that you guys have, right? Very free and non-conventional. And so this person's feeling maybe a little bit overburdened by that. You know, they're like, how do I choose between my family and somebody that I feel like is my home and that I'm in love with? And somebody I feel like I'm destined to be with. How do I... They're burdened with this. But with the King of Staves here, this is like, you know, this is a very passionate man coming in with, or woman, sorry, but a passionate person coming in with integrity. A passionate person with integrity. Taking action, taking movement. So like where they may have felt stuck in the past because they were burdened by family and friends that were saying, oh, this, you know, it shouldn't be this hard, right? That's what I just heard. There's movement here. They're creating change in the situation because they've got new ideas. This is a card of initiative. So they're going to take initiative to come towards you. Maybe they want to have new adventures. Maybe they want to have, like, obviously they want a new love, a new beginning in love with you. Maybe they want to take this new love and take you and the new love on an adventure. And it's like, they're like, or I just feel like this person is like, okay, you know, they finally decided and they're like gonna come in quick. They're gonna, their next move is gonna be quick. So like this ahead, you know, this coming ahead in your future, this judgment, this death, this new beginning is going to come in quick. Because this person's quick and they're passionate. And they're coming in with integrity and they want movement. They want action. So it's like, I feel like this person is just going to get to a moment where maybe somebody says the wrong thing or exactly the right thing. And they're like, and whatever it is that person from their external world, from their family or their circle of friends or their society, it's like it just kind of triggers them. And it's like, okay, I'm going to finally take action towards what it is that I want, because nobody is going to tell me what it is that I want and what I feel and what I should, you know, what I should do and blah, 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 right? So I feel like this person who may have, like, because we talked about it over here somewhere, you know, someone feeling the need to control, like this, I feel like, you know, this person maybe is the person that, you know, normally is used to controlling, and they're being, you know, burdened by the controlling factors from the external, from society, from friends, from family saying certain things, you know, about the relationship and about the person. And maybe they're like, okay, no, like I'm drawing the line there, and and you can't tell me how to live my life. And them going against the grain with you is like the perfect way to walk their talk. That's what they just told me. So the Queen of Coins, I mean, okay, so yeah, this is Queen of Coins. I mean, fertility, prosperity. Queen of Coins is generous. She's beautiful. But not only beautiful on the external, she's beautiful inside. She's generous. She shares her wealth. She's loyal. This is a person who creates not only prosperity, but harmony as well. Fertility, possible parenthood with this card. You know, either you're parenting or maybe you're going to be a parent or looking to be a parent. But this is loyalty, warmth, affection, love. This person is a loving, affectionate person who knows how to build prosperity and harmony in love and in material world. She's got fertility going on all levels, right? Not just on the physical. All right, so tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is not the Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Pentacles, which is, hey, you know what? Pretty much the same thing, but it is not the cups, but it is new beginnings. This is new start, new beginnings, prosperity, perfection. Tell me more about see the seed? Planted and growing, blossoming. So the seed that we planted here in the past is blossoming. This is what your wishes and your desires are, and it's happening. Oh my God, guys, sorry. My back sometimes just gets like stuck, and I'm like, ah! Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. So the moon, there's something hidden here. All right. Tell me more about the moon card. Moon card on top of the Ace of Pentacles, which, didn't we get the Ace of Pentacles somewhere here too? So it came out twice. I feel like we did. Yep, okay, so, yeah. Here it is twice, Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, fertility, prosperity, new beginnings, new starts. But there is something hidden in this new beginning, in this new start. Let's see, what's hidden? Four of Cups. I think this card. Yep. Came out over here in the reverse. Oh no, that's the Four of Pentacles. Just kidding. Oh, it came out earlier in the read, in the beginning when I was shuffling. So yeah, Four of Cups is, you know, disappointment. This person is like, you know, they're disappointed because maybe they have been waiting on a certain outcome, right? Trying to control the outcome of a situation. And so they're dissatisfied. It could be overindulgence. It could be overindulging in superficiality. You know, maybe this person, maybe somebody was taking something for granted. Love. I definitely feel like in this situation, there was a love being taken for granted. Like I said, whoever this energy is of the person who had, you know, the cup offering, waiting, that this person didn't see because they were spilling, you know, crying over their spilled cups and they didn't see the two cups back here. The two cups back here that this person was offering and they were just sitting in the back waiting. There's a dissatisfaction. Because they realized they took that love for granted. Because maybe they're, yeah, and so maybe what's hidden, maybe what's being hidden is the fact that this person, you, like, you know, when you walked away, maybe you walked away because there was somebody else involved. Somebody's walking away because they're feeling like they're living an inauthentic life. And I feel like, okay, so it's either you or your person, right? So whoever, there was a karmic situation here. And I feel like that's why someone walked away. Someone sacrificed walking away with this cup of love, patiently sitting on the side. They sacrificed walking away. And I feel like it's because there was juggling going on. There was someone else involved. And maybe that person, whoever was involved with someone else, needed that experience, right? They needed to go through this feeling of being of being depressed and sad. Maybe they needed to have a moment where they were crying over spilt milk. And so that's happened. They chose, right? You walked away from the situation. They're stuck crying over the spilt milk. They can't see the love that really is there. So there's a sense of dissatisfaction. There's a sense of needing to reevaluate a relationship that feels superficial because they're feeling like they're not being authentic. They're feeling like, okay, and so this is what I feel. Yeah, like somebody made a sacrifice and walked away, and it was because of this Two Pentacles, right? This person was probably juggling you and someone else, right? And so you left, you walk away, you made the sacrifice. You were sitting here in these energies waiting to offer your cup of love. But in that time, you were also feeling this kind of way. Dissatisfied, discontent, in these lower energies, right? And that person being in the karmic relationship with that other person, they needed to go through that in order to feel and know that they were, you know, that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They were thinking the grass is greener on the other side, right? Juggling. Oh, I can't make a choice. They're both so amazing. You walked away and you were like, okay, fine. You can't make a choice. I'll make the choice for you. You sacrificed and you walked away. Or your person. And then in that walking away, this person stays in these energies, right? Of feeling like, oh, my love is gone. Okay, I lost myself there. Whoever sacrificed by walking away knew that this situation was happening. And maybe it wasn't talked about, but maybe you just knew. And so you were like, okay, I'm going to love myself and I'm going to choose to walk away. And when you walked away, it didn't mean that the love was gone. The love was still there. You were patiently waiting. And this person had to go through that situation in order to feel these feelings of dissatisfaction, in order to go through this knowing of, hey, I am being inauthentic. This is a superficial relationship and I don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. And it was hidden. This is all hidden. This is what's hidden, is the situation between, is the karmic situation between your person and that other person. And they're going through these feelings right now of feeling dissatisfied, of recognizing that the choice that they ended up choosing because you walked away and they didn't come chasing after you, they didn't come fighting for you because they had to go and learn this karmic lesson, left them feeling this way, like, okay, this situation is superficial, I'm not being my authentic true self, and I need to get the fuck out. That's what I'm feeling. They want a new beginning. They want a new start with you. That's why they're coming back, because they realize that this... oh, 10 of coins. Absolutely. They want it back, and they are going to work really hard to get you back. That's what I feel with the 10 of coins here. They're manifesting this comeback. They themselves. They want to see... They want to grow and expand with you. They want prosperity with you. They want satisfaction with you. They want to create a family and wealth with you. Wowzers. All right, continuing. Tell me more about the emotions card and the upright for the results. All right, 3 of arrows. Yeah, someone's heart was broken, or hearts were broken. Someone's heart or hearts were broken here, okay? And I feel like someone's going to be coming in with an apology. Someone's going to... with communication, with an apology. Absolutely. This is the Princess of Stas. She comes in quick. Quick. And like I said, it doesn't mean that this person is... a female. This could be male or female, this person. But the princess, she comes in with new ideas, with communication. There is an inexperienced person here who may be very passionate, but not very experienced. And so maybe that's what it was, right? Is this person wasn't really experienced in relationships or really experienced in love, didn't really know, had never been in a relationship like that before, and always had options. So it was like they never really even thought to be with just one person, right? But they met you and you changed it. You're a game changer. This energy right here is a game changer. And that's you or your person. But you walking away needed to happen because this person needed that lesson. They needed to recognize that they lost something that was authentic over something that was superficial. Something that was an illusion. They walked away from you in order to realize that everything else outside of you is just an illusion. And there's only dissatisfaction there, discontent, superficiality, because you are the truth. You are the 10 of cups. You are the 10 of coins. You are family. You are love. And they want to come in and communicate their newfound emotions. They want to communicate these new emotions that they've finally allowed themselves to feel. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Clarify. Princess of Stas. Yeah. This person is coming in to communicate their emotions towards you. Like they have this newfound love. They want this new beginning in love with you. They want to be prosperous with you. They've been thinking about you and all the past memories and all of it. They've been thinking about all of it. And they've been oppressing themselves. There was a tower moment here, y'all. There was a tower moment here. This person was building something that was superficial, right? Building an illusion with someone who they realized was just pure superficial. They realized that it's not the true Ace of Pentacles like I want, like you are, right? And so that tower moment had to happen. And that tower moment came, and I'm going to pull one more card that tower moment is happening for them right now. That tower moment is happening for them right now, or it's happened. Don't let this person oppress you. Don't let this person, you know, if they come in with their emotions and this person's gonna come in feeling vulnerable. They just had a tower moment. They're feeling this, and they want to express this. They want to express that their heart is broken about the situation. They want to express that their world crumbled without you. And they're feeling vulnerable. And maybe that's why they haven't come forward. But they are. With this card, they're going to come forward and they're going to communicate this to you. But they're being cautious about it. Oh, wow. The Nine of Cups. What a way to end the spread with the wish fulfillment card. I mean, your wishes are coming true. Right? That love. If you're waiting for this person to, you know, maybe turn this reverse 10 of Cups upside down into the upright position, well, guess what? Your wishes are coming true. I mean, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a freaking second. Oh, yep, 100%. Of course, I'm right. The sneezes always mean that I'm correct. I'm speaking truth. There's truth. And in my brain, I was like, okay, this is perfection. This spread is perfection. Like, we've got the ace of, okay, so just this alone, I mean, this isn't even pulling all the rest of them out, but just this alone. We've got love, major arcana, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Like, all of this love and affection and harmony and partnership that is coming in. I mean, we've got balance to balance that out. We've got judgment and transformation, faith, the maiden, which is springtime, new beginnings. I mean, holy bejeezers. We've got the Father, we've got destiny, we've got the Ace of Pentacles twice. Like, this couldn't be... We've got the Hierophant somewhere in there. Emotions being expressed. I mean, holy crap. All right, I know that it's gone long, but like, if you're still with me, you're with me for a reason. And I'm going to continue, and I'm going to pull a card from the Starseed Oracle, giving us any knowledge, guidance, answers that we may be looking for. That was a bum shuffle. Let's do some more. All right, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. Oh, wow. Clarify on this spread. Like, is this love coming in or what? Are we going to be reconciling with a past love that we've been waiting for, someone who we've been longing and waiting for, and like destiny is finally pulling through, and all of the universe is conspiring together to bring these energies and these people together. Why? Because that is the mission. The mission is to be with your twin, because we become a better place. Right? So, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, let's pick one card. Or what are the messages? Maybe there's more than one. I don't know. We'll see. What are the messages from the Starseed Oracle pertaining to the Twin Flame Collective? Oh, wow. Whoa, there was a lot, but 2 flipped up, and so I'm going to take those. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Hyreth, I think that's how you say it. Longing for home. Yeah. Didn't I say earlier, I think I said that, you know, your person is recognizing that you are home. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Okay, so these cards are new and I don't really know them that well, but obviously I'm gonna take my 2 cents and I'm gonna say that this card, longing for home, it's like we're longing for home, and where do we feel at home with our twin, right? And we're homesick. We're homesick for that person we want to hold, we want to touch, we want to taste, we want to see. And for some of you, maybe you're with your person and that connection just hasn't been very deep or fiery and passionate, and that is going to be reignited. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's, you know, that you're in separation and you're really yearning and longing for your person and wanting to have some kind of homecoming. And breath of the cosmos, oh, well, let me look that one up, and because if you're still with me, then you're still with me, and that means that you want to hear this just as much as I do. So it says, Hyrith, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place that they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. A journey to find somewhere they truly belong. I got chills on that one, guys. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be here on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul and a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now. To fully commit to living this life right now. To commit putting 2 feet completely in. So yeah, I feel like this is a sign that your person, if they were the ones with 1 foot out and 1 foot in, now they're putting 2 feet in to the relationship because they are feeling nothing but love and are wanting to do nothing but express their emotions. Okay, so beautiful. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I don't know what this card's about, but I feel like this could be talking to those of us who we tend to like to micromanage the universe in order to make things happen on our time, right? Like, that I need to have it now. You know, it needs to be on my time. I want it when I want it. And if it doesn't happen, then, brain, I don't know if that's true, but let's see. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. To surrender to the greater will that God has for you. To move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. My ear just went, my left ear. And it says, place the card, on your heart. Anyways, So put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I am willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda, and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Wow, how beautiful. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. All right, moving into the twin flame separation. These messages are for those twin flames that are currently separated from your person. Maybe not communicating at all, maybe communicating very little. What does our person, what is our person, sorry, wanting us to know? So what is the message from our person, the one that we are soulfully connected to, but not physically connected to? So those twin flames that are in separation, what is your person wanting to communicate to you, but just really can't at this moment in time? What are the messages for those twin flames and soulmates that are separated and that are watching, needing? I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? I think you guys are like, I still want you, come back. Of course I still think about you. And for some of you that aren't on that, like some of you are like, yeah, I still think about you, but I wish I didn't. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. So yeah, something happened. Obviously there was some kind of, something happened for those of you who are separated. And like I said, this takes me back to the family, societal, and friends, you know, the the fact that they were, I don't know where that is, but the family and friends and societal influences being a reason why they maybe didn't come through. Maybe this is what held them back from fully committing or from making that move or whatever, right? And so maybe because of these outside influences, family and society, family and friends, they themselves created these judgments towards you, and in turn ended up hurting your feelings. Because it's not truly how they felt, but they were just wearing the mask. You know, they were listening to, you know, they were worrying too much about these external influences and what everybody was saying. Like, oh, it shouldn't be that hard, you know, the conventional ways and whatever. So that's what I feel like for that group of people. And you might resonate with all of these, you might resonate with none or one. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about myself. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, so for some of you, I feel like your person definitely is going through a tower moment where maybe they have oppressed, suppressed their feelings, right? Hiding their feelings. They were hiding their feelings, and in turn, they went into this relationship situation that was unsatisfying, unfulfilling. It was superficial. And then they got in touch with their true feelings, that you are where their heart really lies, right? The love that you have for them is what they remember, and that's where their heart is. And they're feeling heartbroken over how they left things with you, and they want to come in and communicate all of this with you. Yeah, our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. 100%. I'm feeling like, yeah, there was a battle between them and their reputation or their societal influences, the people that surrounded them. It's like these people didn't understand the relationship that you guys had, and they judged you, and in turn it made them judge you, right? And they're saying letting you down was the worst decision I made. Wow. All right. I'm going to pull a Moonology. And this will be how we conclude. So this is going to help guide us. Any answers that we have, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. What can you tell us? This is guidance from Spirit. What's the guidance from Spirit, from our Moonology cards? What's the guidance on this journey? Okay, they want me to pull this card out. Okay. A time for healing. The balsamic moon. Let me find it real quick. All right. It says, pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. I'm sorry, they're telling me something. Hold on. Going back to make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. They want me to tell you, like, okay, in the past, I feel like some of you have just wanting this person to come back to you have kind of overlooked things, and they're saying not this time. Like this time things need to get spoken about, conversations need to be had, truths need to be told. Like we can't just gloss over what happened. Like it said, you can't paper over the cracks and simply pretend everything is okay. Like, yeah, this love is coming in and this love exists and this new beginning in love is available to you, but you can't gloss over what happened in the past. It needs to get talked about. It needs to be concluded, and those loose ends need to be tied. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Yeah, and for some of you, it's like you know that this person isn't good for you and you need to walk away. And the love is for yourself. Finding the inner twin flame within you. And then that new person is going to come in. But for majority of you, I feel like this is surrendering to that old, the person that they used to be, because I feel like they've gone through a lot of growth without you while you were in separation. And you have too. But within that, they grew into this new being, in a sense. It's like they're coming in with new energies, with new love that is, it's built on solid grounds. It's solid. Where was that card? The foundations are solid here. Remember? Look at how solid that foundation is. So they're coming in with this new love, and it's like literally built on solid fucking grounds. And so for some of you, it's letting go of that old, surrendering to the old belief, to the old paradigm. Because you're to the old timeline. You're on a new timeline. You're being shown a new timeline, and you have the opportunity to take up that timeline of love or continue on the timeline of fear, right? Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. So be, prepared, because this love is definitely coming back, and you either going to walk away from it or you're going to embrace it. When one is healed, all are healed. So you heal, your twin heals. Your twin, you and your twin come into union. You guys heal your relationship. Guess what? other twins' relationships are healed because of you and your twin healing their relationship. It's time to let go of the past, whether it be that actual person in the past that you know is no good for you, if you're in a karmic situation, or let go of the past of what happened, all the betrayal, all the abandonment, all the pain and the hurt that may have happened with your twin. That old self, that old paradigm, that old, you guys trying to fit into that perfect role, that whole, it's not conventional. We're not here to be in a conventional, relationship with your twin. This relationship is unconventional. So let go of the past and the conditioning of the past and the beliefs of the past. And the hurt from the past. They wanted me to reiterate that, the hurt, because a lot of you have been hurt by your twin. And so it's like they're telling me, some of you won't allow this new love to come in because of that hurt, and that's going to be a disservice to you and your twin. And that's not saying that you need to drop everything, like I said, gloss over everything that happened. It's about really hearing this person out and having a heart-to-heart conversation and knowing when to forgive. And I'm not saying that you need to jump right in, but hear this person out and let them prove themselves to you. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. For some of you, you still need to heal. For others, you're ready. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. All right, guys, I really hope that this spread helped. I feel like, holy freaking shit, the cards were so beautiful. I mean, love is here, and it is pure destiny. It's destiny. Have faith. Because emotions are coming to the surface. And it's all happening in the spring. New beginnings. All right, you guys, that is your spread for today. I really hope that it resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe down below. Let me know if it did, if there's any points, if anything that you want to add in the comments that might help others. I'd greatly appreciated. Like, share, comment, unlike if you didn't like it, if you didn't resonate with it, but please just hear this person out when they come back, because they're coming back. They're coming back with love. There's love here. So for those of you who are trying to deny it, just remove the mask. Allow this love to come in. Take it as it comes. Take it day by day. Allow the universe and divine creator to guide you. There's no sense in forcing it anymore. There's just it's in God's hands. It's in the divine creator's hands. Allow it to just unfold. Thank you. Namaste. So much love.